Hey guys, so today we are going to be working through anger. So this can be a heavy one, but it is so very important. When we hold that anger inside of us, it is a very negative energy. And that anger, you can look at this kind of like a boomerang. What we send out is what we get back, which is why we always want to be sending out goodness. So when we send out things like anger, it will be returned to us. You may have noticed in your life, if ever you were in like a really bad mood and you happen to go out, well, you happen to run into other people who are also in a bad mood. You may have noticed that when you go out and you're in a great, happy, yay, amazing mood, then you also run into people who feel that way. So these very powerful emotions, things like anger, can be returned to us very, very quickly. Sometimes whatever we send out, we will immediately get back, and other times it takes a little bit of time. So anger is very important here to release because it takes up a lot of space and it is a lot of negative energy that we don't want. When we let go of this anger, not only does it make us feel better, but it then doesn't negatively affect people that we come across, especially people that we see regularly or people that we live with. If you have ever had somebody come up to you and they were very, very angry, you can just think about how that made you feel when you came across that person. It's not a very good receptive energy. So what we were working here today is to release this anger because it's there for a reason. And usually underneath that anger, there is always a deep feeling of hurt or disappointment, things like that. So we're going to be working through that here today. So I'm very excited that you're here. I'm really looking forward to the results that you get from this, as I'm sure you are as well. And if you are ready here for today's practice, then just find a nice comfortable place. You can lay down, you can sit up, whatever it is that's going to leave you being very comfortable for the next little bit of time here. And if you're ready, let's just get started. So in today's session, we are releasing anger. Get nice and comfortable. You can do this laying down, you can do this sitting up, whatever you do, do not fall asleep. So I'm going to get you nice and relaxed, very comfortable, but just keeping your awareness on my voice. And as I'm asking you to do things, allowing these scenes, these things that I'm asking you to do there, to be vibrant, to put as much feeling into them as possible, but always being aware of what it is that I am asking you to do. So as we begin, just start by being in a very comfortable position. So if you need to shift around, go ahead and do that. But start with your eyes closed here and focus on your breathing. So as you focus on your breathing this time, just noticing the temperature of the air. So when you breathe in, perhaps the air feels a little bit cooler than when you breathe out. So just focusing on the different temperatures of the air as you breathe in and as you breathe out. And then you will also notice, as you are breathing, the different places inside of you that expand and contract or perhaps move just by breathing. So, for example, if you were laying down, you probably noticed that your chest rises up to the ceiling a little bit when you inhale and how it sinks down when you exhale. Or if you were sitting, noticing that your shoulders rise up to the ceiling a bit when you breathe in and how they sink down towards the floor when you breathe out. So just noticing the rise and the fall of those places inside of your body every time that you breathe.
Wonderful. And so now let's just start to relax all those muscles there inside of your body. So starting with the muscles in your face, relax your jaw. So sometimes we hold on to tension or tightness here in your jaw. So just making sure that your teeth are not clenched together, but that they are nice and loose. And so loosening those muscles in your jaw, all the way down your jawbone and into your chin. So you could just imagine that these muscles become very soft, very loose, and relaxing in through your lips. And even through your teeth and your tongue and the roof of your mouth, and even relaxing your nose, your cheekbones, and in through your eyes. So relaxing your eyebrows, eyelids, through your temples and your forehead. And in fact, if there was any tightness or tension that remains in those muscles, just imagine that it could ooze out or drain out of those muscles that are there, leaving them very limp, lazy, and relaxed. And then relaxing in through your scalp, right at the very top of your head, all the way down. Relax your ears, soften those muscles right into the top part of your neck. And then soften those muscles in through your neck. So right from the back of your skull, down through your neck, into your shoulders. Let your shoulders sag down and be heavy. And then from your chin, through the front of your neck, down into your shoulders, letting your shoulders be heavy and loose. Lazy and relaxed all the way down to your elbows. And down to your wrists and the palms of your hands and fingers. Perfect. And then relaxing in through your chest and upper back. And all the way down through your abdomen and lower back. And then focus on your hips. So sometimes we store tension in our hips, so really letting your hips relax. If there was tension there, just let it drain out, leaving those muscles really calm, soft, lazy, relaxed. Perfect, just exactly like that. Excellent. And now letting that comfortable feeling spread down to your knees. And then we're going to relax those tiny muscles around your kneecaps. Just letting those muscles be loose, calm and comfortable. All the way down through the lower part of your leg into your ankles. And then in through the heels of your feet and into the arches of your feet. Just soften those muscles all the way into the balls and toes of your feet there. Excellent. Okay. Now just imagine here that around the outside of your body is a beautiful light. Now this light might be warm, it might be cool, whatever for you would be really comfortable. So you could think of this light as a blanket that is just coating the outside of your body with the perfect temperature. And then it feels really wonderful to have that light around your body there. So now just allowing yourself to create this beautiful scene in your mind. So I want you to imagine yourself outdoors on a beautiful tropical island, and you just happen to be in the most comfortable, relaxing hammock on the beach. And so as you are in that hammock, you are just swaying back and forth ever so gently from side to side. And perhaps it's quite warm in that place, but you can feel that beautiful breeze just wicking away any sweat that might have been there on your body, and it just feels so wonderful. Perhaps you could even smell that salty sea air. You can notice how beautiful the sky and the water are. Just what a wonderful, beautiful scene that you are there in. So I'm just going to leave you in that hammock to rock back and forth. And every time that you do rock back from side to side, it will just take you down even deeper relaxed as I count from 6 all the way down to 1 here. So 6, calmer and calmer, just relaxing and really letting go of everything. And 5, as you continue to just enjoy that beautiful hammock there, just really letting that beautiful calm feeling go, knowing you have nowhere to be right now. This is your priority, is just relaxing and letting go. And 4, deeper and deeper down now, letting yourself really let go and sink down farther. 3, farther and farther down. You're doing perfect. Every time you sway back and forth, you have the opportunity to bring yourself down deeper and calmer and more relaxed. Farther and farther down now. You're doing perfect. 2, just allowing this beautiful scene. Perhaps you can smell tropical flowers or that beautiful sea that is there. And as you allow the scene to take you down even deeper, relaxed now, all the way down to 1. Farther and farther down, calmer and calmer. Wonderful, beautiful. So in a moment here, we are going to bring up the whole reason why you are doing this exercise. So this is to release anger that you have there. Now, our anger is usually a mask because our anger is a safe emotion. Sometimes we believe that it is safe for us to be angry. It doesn't show any vulnerabilities. But typically, underneath anger is a feeling of hurt or disappointment or frustration or insecurity. It can be many different things, but typically anger is just kind of the cover for all of these things. So right now, and you will be able to do this because it's whatever very first comes to your mind. I want you to imagine yourself as an energetic body. So you could remove, your flesh, your guts, all of that stuff, and just imagine yourself as energy. And so now whatever very first comes to mind here, I want you to tell me, what color is that anger that you have inside of you? Perfect. So whatever very first came to your mind, that is correct. Okay, and now I want you to notice, you're going to locate where that anger is there inside of you, physically in your body. Which place or which places are you storing it? So it will be whatever very first comes to your mind. Okay, so as you become aware of that, now this anger also has a message for you. So this anger is coming from you, so this message really is from you, but it is from your subconscious mind here. So you're just going to ask, and you're just going to wait and see what comes. You're going to ask, is there any message that is here for me in this anger? And see what comes to you. Okay, so if you had a message, that's great. You will remember it. If you didn't, that is totally fine. So now before we move forward here, we're just going to test something out. We're just going to try this out so that you can see the benefits of what is going to come from doing this exercise. So just for a minute here, just a minute, I want you to pretend that you have already released all of that anger. I want you to just pretend, and we're going to move forward 1 week from today, and you're going to put yourself there in that scene, and I want you to just pretend that you've released all of that anger, and I want you to step into that body, and I want you to try it on and just see what that might feel like. Do that right now. Pretend it's all gone, and I want you to just imagine and feel what that feels like. Notice if there's a feeling of relief that is there. Excellent. So now hopefully your mind cooperated with that exercise and you have seen the results of what is about to happen for you. Okay, so you have the color, you have the location of this anger. Now what we're going to do before we release that is we're really going to feel it. Because sometimes when we don't really let ourselves feel what's really there, it will get stuck, which may be the case for you if you are dealing with anger on a very regular basis. So what you're going to do is you're going to let that feeling of anger come up. So do that right now. I'm going to walk you through this. Let that feeling come up. Notice the physical sensations in your body. Notice the places that hold that tension and that tightness. Maybe you physically feel it in several places inside of your body. Let that feeling come up. Perfect. So now this anger is telling you a story. It is trying to justify itself. It is thinking of all of those things that make you angry. So let yourself think them, but this is what we're going to do. So I want you to feel it fully. Don't hold back. I want you to think whatever thoughts are coming along with it. But as you think them, as you feel them, you are going to continue to breathe, and you are going to allow them to move up and into that balloon that you have there. Now that balloon is so stretchy, it will never pop no matter how big that it gets. So you're going to let yourself feel that anger, let yourself keep breathing, let it move from inside your body to up in that balloon so we can really see how much anger we're working with here. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to do this. So let yourself fully feel that anger. Let it move up in the balloon. You'll know when it's in there because your body will no longer feel that angry feeling. It'll feel much, much calmer. So just do that right now. Fully feel it. Don't hold back. Let it move up into that balloon. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do this here. If you need more time, you'll just pause the video. Okay, so now if you need more time, just open your eyes and pause this video right now, and then you can come back and join me once you've put that in the balloon there. Okay, so now if you are ready here, we're just going to test this out. We're going to see if it's all actually in there. So what we're going to do is you're going to keep what you put in the balloon in there. It's in there. It's in there right now. Okay, so I want you to try. You're going to test it out. You're going to check and see. Try to bring that feeling of anger back inside of your body. Okay, so now if you were successfully able to bring that feeling of anger back, you are going to do this exercise again here. So you're going to let yourself feel whatever was there. Sometimes things want to hide on us. They don't want to be dealt with. They don't want to be seen. So let yourself feel that feeling again. Same thing again. Let yourself feel it fully. Don't resist it. Whatever thoughts come along with it, that's fine. You're just going to keep breathing and let that move from your body up into that balloon with every thought, with every feeling that you have. Let yourself feel it. Let it move up into that balloon. Now, if it is already in that balloon and you could not bring that feeling back, you're just going to sit in that good, calm feeling for a few moments here while everyone else works through this for another minute. Okay, so now if you have that all in that balloon now, that is excellent. And don't forget that you can go through this video again here if you feel like you need to. So first off, what we're going to do is we are just going to look at that balloon. So I want you to notice how big it is. Okay, so now that balloon has been trying to tell you something. That balloon has been telling you that you need to love and accept yourself, that you need to love and care for yourself so much better. That balloon is telling you that some things happened that you do not feel were justified or that you do not feel were okay. All of the things that are there in that balloon are telling you to love yourself better. So this balloon really loves you. That's why it was there. It's there. It's trying to protect you. So what we're going to do is just send love and thankfulness into that balloon. Really thank it. Thank that anger for having been there. It was here to try to teach you something. So you're just going to send all that thankful energy. Thank it, thank it, thank it, thank it. Direct it all at that balloon. Thank it for being there. Okay, and you're going to now change that to just love. You're just going to love it for being there. It really was trying to protect you. It's really trying to get you to love yourself better. So just love it for its intention. Love it for what it really was hoping for you. Just love it. It just wants you to love yourself better. So just send so much love into that balloon and notice what happens to it as you do that. It either starts to deflate and shrink away, or it starts to float up and away. So I'm just going to give you a minute here. You're just going to keep sending love. You're going to keep sending thankfulness to it until it is either completely shrunk up or floated all the way away. So I'll just give you a moment here. Okay, wonderful. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to go back and work with that color inside your body and what place that it was. So if, you know, it might be significantly less inside there now, but if there is any that is left, I want you to take yourself somewhere. Just imagine yourself going outdoors, bare feet, so you're on the earth, grounding on the earth. And now every time you breathe, that color that you had there inside your body is going to move out, down through the bottoms of your feet. You're going to ground that color into the earth, grounding that anger into the earth. So doing that now, I'm going to give you half a minute to do this. Okay, so now just always keep in mind, if you need more time, that you can pause this video at any time. So now as that you have removed that color from you and put it down into the earth, you happen to be outside. So now you're going to keep those bare feet, but you're going to face the sun. So I want you to imagine your eyes are closed, but that you are standing and letting that beautiful sun shine on your face. And so this sun is just filled with beautiful divine energy, and so it starts to penetrate in through your body, so in through your eyes, in through your head, and this beautiful light just begins to work its way all the way from your head down to your toes, softening and bringing this feeling of just peaceful calm, this feeling of kindness and acceptance and love just begins to fill your body there. Okay, and as soft and loving as that energy is, we're going to make it even more wonderful. So just imagining here that beautiful divine feminine energy. So this would be a perfect motherly love. It doesn't matter what your mom was like. That is the energy that we're working with here, is a perfect motherly divine love. So just imagining the most caring, gentle, wonderful, beautiful, supportive, kind love flowing in through your body there, and as well as the divine masculine. So this would be a very protective, safe, comforting energy there, and just allowing that to flow all the way through your body. So as you allow this beautiful love energy in your body, I'll count from 1 to 5. We're going to increase the potency of that love with every number that goes by. So 5, increase it even more, more loving, more caring, more safe, more comforted. 4, increase it even more, build it up. You're going to open your heart and let that love flow in there. Open it up, let it flow in there. Let yourself feel it. This is beautiful love. Let it in. 3, let it increase even more, even more. Your heart is fully open. You are just receiving. You're receiving this beautiful love. 2, it's even softer, it's even more gentle, caring, kind, loving, compassionate. It's beautiful. And 1, even more beautiful. Now imagine this Beautiful love is what you give out to the world. So I want you to imagine here that you're just walking down the street and that this love is radiating from you. And not only does it affect the people that you come into contact with, it literally affects your environment. So as you walk by a street of flowers, it enlivens them. They become more beautiful, they become more vibrant, they become healthier, just because of this love that you are emitting, that you are radiating out of your body. And now just imagining, not only is it affecting your environment in that way, but I want you to imagine all of the people in your life that you now positively affect with this radiant love. And what a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful thing that is. And so now just imagine here, you're going to hold this here for a moment. I want you to imagine that everybody does that everyone's gone through this work, everybody's put in the work on themselves, and that everyone in the world is radiating this beautiful, perfect, beautiful, wonderful love. Okay, so now I am going to count you back all the way into the room from 5 to 1, and I want you to know, and you're going to tell yourself right now, good job, you really did really good here today. So as we start to come back in the room, you're just going to bring back this beautiful, this blissful feeling, this nice, good, calm feeling. You might even physically notice things like that you can breathe deeper, that you physically feel lighter. Maybe you have more energy, later today and in the days to come. So 5, as you start to bring that awareness back into your body, just feeling good about what you accomplished today in really such a short period of time. And 4, just bringing back this good, nice feeling, this nice, beautiful, calm. 3, wiggle those fingers and toes, start to wake yourself back up. You could even stretch out, move around a little bit, shift around. 2, take in a nice deep breath, feels so good. And then 1, eyes open and all the way back in the room. Good job here today, guys. So just know if you need to do this again, if you needed more time during those periods when we stopped, of course you can go back and do this as many times as you need to. It's never going away. It's here for you forever. Thank you so much for doing today's practice, for joining me, for caring about yourself enough to do today's practice. Please share this video with friends and family, people that you feel could use it. And please like and subscribe to the channel so I can continue to make these videos for you guys. And I love you all so much. Thank you guys for being here and for supporting me by watching these videos and working on yourself. My intention for you is just so much goodness and so much love that is going to come out of all of this work that you are doing on yourself. So love you all, and I will see you guys in the next video.